You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Tincho Sports, aka Rap Game Draymond Green. The NBA regular season was completed yesterday, and before we get to the playoffs, we got to go through the NBA's play-in tournament first. Play-in tournament is a new feature that the NBA added last season during the pandemic, and that it looks like they're going to be using going forward. The format of the play-in tournament, the idea of the play-in tournament, is to give more teams the chance to make the playoffs. So traditionally, it was the 1 through the 8th seed, 1 playing 8, 2 to 7, 3 to 6, so on, so on. However, now you got teams like the 9th seed and the 10th seed of both conferences making the play-in tournament and giving them one more chance to make the playoffs. The way that it's going to look is the following. The 7th and the 8th seed play each other. The winner automatically gets the 7th seed, and the loser will have to play the winner between the 9th and the 10th seed. The loser of the 9th and the 10th seed automatically goes home, with the winner of the 9th and 10th seed playing the loser of the 7th and 8th for the final 8th playoff spot. We've had a lot of criticism, especially from some of the teams that were closer to the bottom of the playoff bracket. But hey, man, if you don't like where you are at the end of the season, maybe you shouldn't have lost so many games, and maybe you would be in at least the 6th seed. I think it's pretty cool because it gives us a warm-up to the playoffs, so there's already that intensity going in. A lot of these games are single elimination, so there's a lot to play for, and a lot of teams don't want to wait until the last possible moment to make it in the playoffs, because even if you do make the playoffs as the 8th seed, you don't want to play the 1 seed, so you want to avoid that as much as possible. So we got a total of 8 teams in both conferences looking for the last 2 places in each conference to round up the NBA bracket. So in the Western Conference, we have the 7th seeded Lakers going up against the Warriors on Wednesday. Again, the winner of that game will go straight into the 7th seed. Meanwhile, we got the 9th seeded Grizzlies going up against the 10th seeded Spurs, with the opportunity of playing the loser of the 7th and 8th for the final 8th seed. Over in the Eastern Conference, we have the 7th seeded Celtics going up against the 8th seeded Wizards for the 7th seed. And we have the 9th seeded Pacers going up against the 10th seeded Hornets. So I'm super excited, man. Like I said, it's a warm-up to the playoffs, so that intensity is definitely going to be there. So by the time that the playoffs start, we're not going to get, a scrappy number 1 seed going up against an irrelevant 8th seed, and they just get, it's going to be intense from start to finish. So even if these teams, let's say the 10th seed wins 2 games and they're able to make it in as the 8th seed, they're already riding that momentum. They're already in playoff mode, going up against the 1 seed that maybe they clinched it a few weeks ago, and maybe they haven't been playing as intense as they could have been in the last games of the season. If you guys like videos like these, man, if you guys want me to keep touching up on the NBA, let me know in the comment section below. Run up the numbers. If I see the numbers, if I see the video gets good numbers, then I'm going to keep putting up some NBA content out there. Maybe we branch out, maybe we fuck around, bring some baseball into this channel. Let me know. Y como siempre, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.